Hello. Hello, welcome to the daily political sorry, just had a whole bunch of notifications just pop up on my screen. Sorry. Hi, welcome to the daily political tarot readings here on the Black and Orange channel. Thank you so much for being here. I am here 365 days of the year to take your political questions. I take them out of the chat on YouTube. And just before I come on, if you're watching this on replay, you can go down in the description box. All the questions are listed there, and I timestamp them as I go. Okay. So 10% of my income from everything Black and Orange goes to Feeding America at feedingamerica.org, which supplies food to food banks across the country. That is an ongoing thing. We have epic troll slayers who keep us safe. Thank you. We have a fantastic community because of you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so I think I've got 13 questions, something like that, from you today. I decided I'm going to start doing just a very brief thing right up front, just to let you know what's going on astrologically. It's really this week. Right now we're in a first quarter moon, so and I cannot remember off the top of my head where it is. Oh, that's not helpful. But I can say, close this. Close this. Okay. I was going to say that Saturday and Sunday, we have three big things coming up astrologically. Just be aware of them. On Saturday the 5th, Venus over in Scorpio is going to be opposite Uranus in Taurus. And on the 6th, Venus in Scorpio squares Saturn in Aquarius. So this weekend, your relationships might be a little agitation, a little tension, a little disappointment is what's in the air. So, just be aware that might be what's floating around. So, it's up to you whether you want to pick that up and or go, okay, I see. It's astrological. This too shall pass. It's up to you. All right, but that's coming up this weekend. And then, of course, a week from tomorrow is not only election day, it is a lunar eclipse. Okay, things are going to feel very unstable, and they will probably feel unstable leading up to that. It's okay. Do you have any idea how many eclipses we have survived? Many. So try not to let it get to you, but just think of it as they're called the luminaries. The two biggest things in our sky, the sun and the moon, are going to be opposite each other. And what happens in opposition? What do I tell you guys? It's like they're on a seesaw. So the energy is going to be sun bright, illuminating, head, self, sense of self, emotions depressed, and then woof, emotions high, feeling small, and then whoosh, and the energy is doing this, and it's sloshing back and forth. That's an opposition. So yeah, that's what's coming. It's going to hit on an election day fully, but we're going to get through it. It's going to be okay. It can also be, because there's such big energy, it can really, depending where it is in your chart, it can give you a ton of energy, which can be really good. So just letting you know, I just wanted to start letting you guys know up front kind of what's going on astrologically. Just a brief thing of what to keep an eye out for. Okay. You guys are talking about not trusting the polls. I understand that. CC Ryder says, loved Tarot Press yesterday. Maybe we can have one day a week as Tarot Press Day. Tarot Press Tuesdays. Yes. Autumn Black from The Premonition. It was fun. It was exhausting. Yes. Okay. Normally I try to get through 12 questions. If some are running long, I may do like 9. Sometimes I do a lot. I can do like as many as 14. I think the highest I've done is 19 questions in one of these live streams. Yesterday, I did 37 questions. I was like, no, Sarah went and looked. She counted. She recounted. 37. It's like, no wonder I was so tired. So, all right, transitioning into November, transitioning into a new month, new energy, and it is very much the height of fall. So this is the mat now. So isn't this beautiful? I absolutely love this. So, all right, let's do some readings because there's some dumb stuff happening in the world. There are stupid and cruel politicians who we're going to read on, and because we're going to keep an eye on them. All right. Thank you, Ricky. And I saw Kristen just put in here breaking news. Oh, Trillium Tarot. And Kristen from Uncover the News. Thank you. Leaked email confirms Putin diagnosed with Parkinson's disease and pancreatic cancer. Well, he just got moved up to the top of the hit parade. So at 6:30, let me grab that and let me this right there. Okay, let me grab that. Copy. Here, we're going to be starting at about 7 minutes in. Apparently things are taking up too much space. All right, let's done. Okay, no, it's saying it's still too long. How can it still be too long? Oh, come on. All right, I've got to erase a couple of things down here. I'm sorry. There's so much in the description box. I mean, there's so much in the description box all the time. So there we go. Here we go. Leaked email confirms Putin has been diagnosed with Parkinson's disease and pancreatic cancer. So, yeah. Sorry, my mom said bless you. So she's downstairs. Thank you, C. Tarina. Thank you, everybody. Okay, yes, it's into these 37 questions. Janelle says we were just talking about Saturn being square Venus. Is that what or are you saying something else? Oh, also, Kristen says, breaking, Ted Cruz says Trump is not giving Republicans any of his money. Shock. Really? Oh, thank you, M. Kelpie. All right, we'll look at that. We could look at that too. All right, but let's look at Putin, the serial killer himself. He's got an official job, but he still has the energy of a serial killer. And I do not wish ill on anyone, but it is not going to break my heart when he leaves this planet. Not at all. Yeah. So I do have my questions for today, though. There's a couple of breaking news in the political things. So sorry. I just don't want to put off everybody else who got their question in early. Putin. Well, now you look weak, which he really hates, but a leaked email has confirmed. So battening down the hatches, the kind of stuff you'd expect. Battening down the hatches. The wolves are coming for him. That he's just so pathetic. But I don't wish that on anybody. Big old death card. Okay. All right, Pooty. on the defensive. Yeah, because you're losing the war. Your last wish is to win the Ukrainian war. Tough. King of Cups. Tower. Medical people giving him devastating news. Page of Pentacles. He's not down for the count yet, but he is severely diminished. He just wants to win the war, but it's a pipe dream. Devastating medical news hanging in there. All right, so what's ahead of him? Is he going to? Well, I'm not picking up on him stepping down. I'm just not. But let me see if I can. You know what? Is it time for an overloaded Celtic on Putin? I think it might be. Yep. All right, make some space. Make some space. All right, move the rack. And let's see what's going to happen to Putin. Okay, so I'm going to tilt you down. Okay, camera seems to still be in place. All right, that's good. And I can get rid of that for a minute. All right. Putin. Oh, Putin, you rotten human being. To the floor. Bits of fabric on the floor. Told you, switching it. Oh, no, that didn't help at all. I told you, switching everything out. All right. Sorry, that was going to bug me if I left it there. All right, Putin. What's going to happen to you, Spiff? Oh, I hope he doesn't find out who leaked that email because, oh my gosh. Thank you, Deborah. Thank you. That's very kind. Thank you. Putin. Oh boy. His body, he very much feels like his body's betraying him. It's, you know, that would, Parkinson's and cancer. Yeah, I guess. Yeah. What's going to happen to you? More specifically, what damage are you going to do to everybody around you? Well, he's just living his best agent of chaos serial killer life, isn't he? Just attacking Ukraine, doing as much damage as he can, torturing his political enemies. You know, the huge. In the past. Oh, he was swanning around on shirtless on horses, looking all big and tough and making the ladies swoon. Don't ask me why. Center of the reading. Yeah, he's so out of balance physically. He is so out of balance, and everything around him in his life is out of balance. Oh boy. I wonder where this eclipse is going to be landing in his chart, because it's not, talk about unbalanced energy, hanging over him. Oops. Hanging over him. Why are you trying to secure your money? For whom? You can't take it with you. And I think he wants to win the war before he goes, but he's like trying to throw money at things, trying to secure his own money. Get your affairs in order kind of thing. Base of the reading. He doesn't want to look back. He doesn't want to celebrate the past. I'm looking to the future. I'm looking to the future. I'm not dead yet. You know. go torture somebody for the fun of it. Home environment. Yeah, you better plan your succession. Better do it now. But he's really angry about the idea of having to set up anything about him, because if he's not there, the whole country should come to a screeching halt. Everybody should be mourning him. The whole, all the people in Russia should be on the ground wailing and gnashing of teeth and, spot the narcissist. Hopes and fears. He wants to keep working as long as possible. I mean, we're hearing about the pancreatic cancer diagnosis now. He's known about it for a long time. So I wonder if that had something to do with his ideas of empire. What other people see? Oh, he does have some authoritarian people around him who will go along with whatever he says. The challenge, money, keeping the economy going, keeping anything afloat. Yeah, it feels like the Russian government, the Russian economy is in terrible shape. Oh, Semper's looked it up. Thank you. It's happening in his 7th house, which the house he has Jupiter in. Oh, so the eclipse is in his, I'm guessing, 1st and 7th house? I haven't seen his chart recently, so I can't remember what he has rising. Okay. Near future 1 and near future 2. Near future 1, well, definitely have to make some decisions. Near future 2, disappointed with the medical care, that they can't just fix it. Refusal, anger. It's kind of beyond the, there are the stages of grief. And this is the, he's still in the angry refusal. I know they're separate, but the heavy on the anger. And we'll make decisions. Final outcome for you, Putin. 10 of Swords. Oh, it's not going to end well. 6 of Swords. Is that some big state funeral thing? Yeah, big state funeral. He wants a big state funeral so that his legacy carries on, so that he is immortalized and blah, 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 blah. Me, 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 me. You are awful. You are pathetic. You've wasted your time on this earth. You lowered the vibration overall. You hurt just countless people. You damaged everything around you. You are self-centered. You are narcissistic. You are a serial killer with a title. And if you think that you have this glorious, you're going to be remembered in this glorious way, I have news. Okay, so is this sooner or later? How is this going to affect Ukraine? Let me make a note of that. At 1930, how will Putin's health affect Ukraine? Save. Okay. Trillium Tarot, I was taking notes on the spread, which position means what? Oh, I can explain. But okay. How is Putin's steeply declining health going to affect the war in Ukraine? Russian soldiers feeling even more demoralized, and Ukrainians feeling more hopeful. Because yes, there are some generals, some cruel generals who could take over, but this is Putin's war. So how will Putin's seriously declining health affect the war in Ukraine? Is it Slava Ukraini? Is that the right? I'm afraid I can't remember off the top of my head. But we're very pro Ukraine around here. Even if my memory just goes out the window when I'm doing readings. Okay. Slava Ukraini. Thank you, Sampras. Okay, so yeah, not exactly going to be a lot of people heartbroken in Ukraine. That there aren't a lot of Ukrainians feeling heartbroken about about extreme steep decline of Putin's health. Big old justice card for the reading. Okay, in the past, Hanged Man. He was so awful. This feels like when he snuck into Crimea. And that's really what it was. He was sneaking. This is the past. Okay, this is the center of the reading. These two are above the reading. These two are below the reading, kind of foundation. Then I skip over here to this is home. This is hopes and fears. This is what other people see. This is the challenge. And then I finish with near future 1, near future 2. Final outcome 1, 2, and 3. Okay, I hope that helps. Center of the reading. They're already seeing how bad the Russian military is, and how demoralized the soldiers are, and they're disgusted. You know, Ukraine. They're understandably, and everybody is disgusted by the atrocities. So, above the reading, take your garbage, Russia, and get out of our country. Get out. Take your crap with you. It feels like Russians kind of trying to scurry away, and Ukrainians even picking up stuff that, you know, might have been useful, but just like throwing it over the border at them, like, just get out. It's not even worth anything. Base of the reading. That's what's hanging above. That's what's above the energy that could very well descend. Partnership. Queen of Wands. The base of the reading, this is the fight on the ground. This is the Ukrainians and their partnership with people in the West. This is the group of people who will follow Putin's cruel stupidity. Okay, home environment. Ukrainians, you can't keep Ukrainians down. No. Hello, Karen. All right, hopes and fears. Do not mess with Ukrainians. Just don't mess with Ukrainians. They're good. They're going to be good. All right. What other people see? I'm wondering if this is a big show. And right now we know that Russia's doing everything they can to take out the infrastructure in Ukraine. Big push. The challenge. The challenge is money. And that's that's a bigger challenge for Russia than it is for Ukraine. I'm not saying things are just hunky-dory in Ukraine, but my gosh, they're a lot better than they are in Russia. So near future 1 and 2. Near future 1, temperance. Good. In wartime, we like to see a temperance card. That means we're moving toward the end of war. We're moving toward a possible truce of some nature, either long-term or short-term. But temperance in war, yes, please. Near future 1, temperance. Near future 2, the Empress. These are major arcana. And again, this is a very happy Ukraine. Very happy Ukraine. I like it. All right, final outcome 1, 2, and 3. How is Putin's declining health going to affect the war with Ukraine? All right, final outcome 1, charity. Well, the Ukrainians, they have a they're going to pay back the money they've been given. So we're not sinking money into a hole never to be seen again. But there's charity there. There's the Hermit. There's the Wheel of Fortune. Russia isolated, big turning points. And once the fighting stops, I can feel the fighting stopping. My gosh, it's a lovely feeling. I can feel the fighting stopping. And Ukrainians, they still have their country, and they start helping each other rebuild. There's good stuff coming. Good stuff coming. So, we'll take it. All right. What? Hello. All right. So, okay. All right. So, that's good. That's good. Do. Pretty. To put up the pretty. All right. Okay. Thank you. Shirley Tara, thank you. We'll talk. Okay. Yes, if anybody needs personal readings, I highly recommend both Lori from The Way of Positive Change, and I highly recommend Jen Lin from Jen Lin's Tarot. Highly, highly recommend. And this morning, Lori was saying she has some openings this week. So, The Way of Positive Change here on YouTube. Okay. Chris says, so wonderful you can feel the fighting stopping. I can. It's lovely. But it's almost like a quiet that falls. And it's like silence. Like, is this real? Is it over? Like, not being pretty shell-shocked and then Ukrainians hugging each other and the rebuilding starting, and it's very touching. Oh, Carol, hi, just came from voting. Thank you for voting. We did just over an hour. Oh, wow. Wow. Oh, thank you, Fran. And thank you, Lucky Girl, for putting up the link to Lori's website. You can I don't get anything from it. I'm not pushing anybody because I get any kind of anything from it. They're great readers. They are lovely people. They are great readers, and I highly recommend them. So, Dr. Nancy, will the new regime be just? It feels like it. I can read on that. I could read on that tomorrow, maybe. But yeah, yeah, and a Ukraine with very little corruption is going to be a powerhouse. Thank you for reminding me. Lori from the Way of Positive Change on her YouTube channel. She is only 50 subscribers away from her goal. I think she said, she said today it was 5,000, but is it 10,000? Whatever it is, she's only 50 followers away. If you seriously do check out Lori from the Way of Positive Change here on YouTube, come on, 50. It would mean so much to her, and it would mean a lot to YouTube that maybe they start pushing her channel a little bit more, which is good. She is one of the sweetest human beings I've ever met. So, okay. All right. Astrid says 9,000. Okay, whatever it is. Okay, at 3130. Trump. I used to joke when I worked at the 9,000 subscribers. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Lady Eva. What was I saying? Too much going on in my head. It'll come to me. All right. We are going to go read on Trump because, I was saying, back when I had my job in a large company, I would, the upper management from New York, whatever, was going to stop by, and everybody's, cleaning up and doing the thing. Thank you, Trillium. Which it always bugged me. Small aside, point of privilege. I have to say this. This whole thing about the boss is coming, look busy. No. I won't do it. Because where I worked, the places I worked, I did my job. I did it well. And when the owner, and certainly like when I worked at the FBO, whatever, and I was working at the front desk, the owner would come in and he would expect things to be busy. And I'd be just sitting there working on a story or working on whatever. And he'd be like, well, why aren't you doing something? I'm like, because it's done. And he'd look around and there was fresh coffee on. There's fresh coffee on. I had already cleaned everything. I had vacuumed. I had dusted. I had put everything away. I had restocked everything. I had cleaned the back room. I had done all the paperwork. I had done all the fuel receipts. I had everything laid out for the next plane that came in. I had done everything. And I was waiting for a customer. And he was looking around like... And it's like, no, I'm not going to sit here. And I didn't say it, but I'm thinking, no, I am not going to sit here and look busy for the heck of it, because I do my job and my work is done. And now my job is to sit here and be pleasant. So that's what I will do. It bugged me. But anyway, when I was working at the big company, or working for the big company, I should say, some muckety mucks from New York were coming in and and everyone's running around. And, forgot the original story again. I'm a little scattered. I did 37 questions yesterday. I'm struggling a little today. Muckety mucks were coming in. Can't remember. It'll come to me. All right, I'm just going to go on with the question. It was relating to something to Trump. And I can't remember what it was. All right, it'll come to me. 30, 34, 45. According to The Hill, the GOP is bracing for indictments to come down for Trump. shortly after the midterms. Strategists and aides have spent the last few weeks preparing for what's coming down through the DOJ. Will Trump's turkey be trounced by Thanksgiving? Will he be trounced? It should be cooked. Will Trump's turkey be cooked by Thanksgiving? There we go. Will Trump's... Thank you, guys. Yeah, my train of thought totally got derailed. Thank you, Judy. Thank you, Rochelle. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Charlie. Yeah, Rochelle, the train left the station. All right. So, Trump, how's it going? Going well? Well, we're going to read on Justice Roberts stopping the Ways and Means Committee from getting Trump's taxes. Just put that on pause again. And guess who did it? Thomas? Alito? No, Nene. Roberts. That's his jurisdiction. Okay, but we'll get there next. Right now, we are looking at indictments. Indictments for Trump. Your racist, mean uncle gets indictments for around Thanksgiving. Indictments for Trumple Thin Skin. Page of Pentacles. It feels like there's a little bit of money trouble in Trump world. This should be like a dynasty card or nope. Two of Wands, Five of Cups, Queen of Wands, Eight of Wands, Ace of Wands. This is all defense. This is all knock everything down you possibly can, stall, drag it out, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Just everybody they can talk to, every possible thing they can. Oh, I've got a hangnail. It has to be delayed a week. Take action, panicked. It feels like just defense. So, will it work? Yeah, we're going to talk about the Supreme Court next, and yeah, I'm with you, Dr. Nancy. I'm not a fan of Roberts. Yeah. The Volpe, thank you all. She sat and watched Autumn every day. Oh, bless. Loved your overlays, not always your nails, but she was 95. I know the nails are an acquired taste, but I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Yeah, we squeeze box for Trump. Nothing but a page, spare change, mister. Exactly. This is why I love going through this with you guys. Oh yeah, you think you're just gonna get, it's always gonna be victory, victory, victory. This feels like Georgia where you were trying to steal a victory. So many things to duck and dodge. So many things, so many types of corruption, so many different governments coming after you, state and federal. some possibility of jail time. Actually, I'm getting a whiff of Weisselberg. And there's the temperance card. Oh, he'll still manage to delay some things. And the thing is, even once he's indicted, his trials aren't going to be for like a year. Generally speaking. But this is, they're relentless. And all of his criminality and alleged criminality is coming back. It is washing back in on him from every side. And that's not something you just ride out completely without some serious problems. But then once things do come out, we have to understand there's going to be a wait. So yes, CC Ryder. Congratulations, Mr. Roberts, on furthering the eroding of confidence in the Supreme Court. Yeah. Ricky says, I want Trump's turkey collapsing like the dinner scene in the Christmas Vacation movie. Oh, it was so dry. Poof. Yeah. There's some good moments in that movie. It's some of it's just, but there are definitely some good moments in that. Okay. Anyway, the other movie that around here we will quote is things from the family getting together for the wedding and 16 Candles. Oh, I have to watch the nails. Breakfast is served. That we use that around here. Loved at the teapot. Yeah. Stuff like that. Anyway. Shane Lofter says, I get a vision of Trump in a locked facility, but not prison, perhaps a mental health rehabilitation center. Or it could be ye old ankle bracelet. But that's possible. That's very possible. Do my nails ever fly off? Yes. Every once in a while. Yes, they do. Because I don't wear them for days, so I've got a what's holding them on works for X number of hours, unless they get wet. So it doesn't actually damage my nails beneath. All right, 3 last questions on the Orange Menace himself. And then we'll go to the Supreme Court. Yeah, Trump, I mean, he's always going to have suckers, but not the way he did. Not the way he did. 8 of Pentacles, High Priestess, Fool. I mean, he's not giving rallies, but the top secret stuff, the big major arcana secrets card and the Fool, yeah, this is going to hit very differently from a lot of the other stuff he's facing right now. So, all right. Okay, now. 4430. Justice Roberts. Justice Roberts ruled through the Supreme Court this morning that Congress's attempts to get Trump's tax returns are temporarily blocked 2 days before they were due to be handed over. The question here is, will anything shake loose before next Tuesday? I wouldn't get my hopes up on that, at least by the end of the year. It basically, will the Ways and Means Committee finally get access to Trump's tax returns before Congress not necessarily changes party, but changes hands, because they're the next Congress that starts in January, that hopefully will still be blue, both House and Senate. Laura says his taxes will be revealed during the org trial. There we go. Oh, Kathy's guided like Tara Obama's rallies. Oh, so good. Oh, that man, he can speak. Oh, man, he is world class. Okay. Roberts. Do you even care? Do you even care what's happening in the Supreme Court? You just Nine of Swords. The amount of grief this Supreme Court has caused, and this feels like taking away women's health care. It sounds like they're going to destroy affirmative action. Now they're still protecting Trump from having, telling the Ways and Means Committee they can't do their job. They can't review the presidential's taxes are audited. They can't look at it. No, that's not your branch of the government. Where do you get off stepping in the way? That's not your branch. That has nothing to do with you. I'm a little upset. I'm a little upset by the Supreme Court. Ace of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles. Oh, look. Trump's fantasy of being rich. Knight of Swords. Trying to get to the reality of things. Fool. He's just swanning around. He's out playing golf. He's out doing rallies. He's out spending time with his... I don't have any proof of this. My guess is he's busy with his side chicks. You notice you don't see Melania anywhere. She's not waiting at home for him to get home. She's not waiting with a warm cooked meal for her husband. No. Anyway, he's still swanning around, living his best disgusting life, and things will work out. They will. But I was asking about the Supreme Court, but this is telling me about the Donald Trump taxes issue. But what about the Supreme Court? Let's see, 49 and a bit. Let's say 49.15. Future of SCOTUS. Question mark. Aditi? Thank you. Okay. Future of the Supreme Court and their cruelty and awfulness. Future of the Supreme Court, the United States of America. And to the republic for which it apparently doesn't stand, one far-right power, indivisible, with fewer rights and fewer liberties for all. Oh yeah, take that far-right bludgeon. Go ahead. Probably wonder, wife number 4 waiting in the wings. I don't know that he'd get married again. Sonal is saying there's a meme on Twitter that says the election wasn't stolen, the Supreme Court was. Thank you. Hierophant, the institution. 4 of Swords, or an institution, 4 of Swords, 2 of Pentacles, Page of Swords, Strength. Things will get better. It will take time. But I'm getting the most heinous pain up my shoulders into my neck. And I know I've been not very happy here talking about this, but pain in the neck. That's not good. I hope nobody's hurt. Why are we getting silence? Institutions, silence. They're undermining their own authority. The bullies are running free, and things will get better. Why is that like law silence? Future of the Supreme Court. Okay, what is going on? Is this just me being tense? Thank you, Lullaby. Darren says Ivanka sure is quiet these days. Oh, I'm sure she's off making, slippers out of. She's using a stolen design to make slippers out of kittens or something. Oh. 9 of Cups. It is going to take time, but it feels like over the next 4-6 years, there are going to be some changes on the Supreme Court. That's what it feels like. Let's hope. Ace of Cups. 2 of Swords. Queen of Pentacles. Wheel of Fortune. 3 of Pentacles. There's no Supreme Court energy here. This is all people. This is all Federalist Society or Heritage Foundation are the ones who got most of these people up there. My heart goes out to the liberal justices. But this is, they're just trying to take this whole court further and further and further and further and further right. Violence is building. We've seen that. Not like big Civil War kind of violence, but individual nutcases. Maybe everybody should lay off the extremism for a while, but maybe everybody should try lowering the temperature. Magician, 2 of Swords, judgment. Roberts thinks he's in a position of power. The court's in a position of power, but this feels like there's bigger. This feels much bigger than this. There's a bigger judgment coming. It could be new justices. It could be, I don't know, but there's, he thinks this feels like it's that big. This feels like it's this big. And that's what's coming. And I don't know exactly what form that's going to take. I'm kind of getting nudged off of this energy, like, okay, come back to it later. But the status quo is not just like the next 30 years, it's going to be like this. No. Next 10 years, it's going to be solidly no. No. It's not what I'm getting. So, okay. So let's have a look at. Okay. Speaking of violence on the rise at 5630. Trump and others are trying to say that Paul Pelosi's attack was an inside job. Inside, yeah, the guy broke into their house. Do you guys know what did you see what Junior posted? Just wondering if you'd seen this one. He retweeted. Did you guys see this one? The original. This was the original. This is what he retweeted. This is the original post. Got my Paul Pelosi Halloween costume ready. Donald Trump Jr. retweeted it. The internet remains undefeated. Also, if you switch out the hammer for a red feather boa, you could go as Hunter Biden in an instant. Wow. Wow. Just when I thought you could not prove yourself to be a bigger scumbag. Wow. That's impressive. You are actually a worse human being than even I thought. Wow. Wow. An 82-year-old man is attacked with a hammer in yeah. Carrie Lake mentioned the attack during her speech recently, like yesterday, day before, something like that. And the people in the audience started laughing. I talk about politics every day. I am literally here every day. Have you ever once heard me say anything about Steve Scalise being hurt, being shot? Anything positive, anything funny about that? Anything? No, because it's wrong. And I've said so. I've said so all the way along. There should be no violence. Not against the right, not against the left, not against anybody. I have said that all the way along. I have butted heads with some people in the chat over the years who think it's funny. It's not funny. This is a whole other level. The man's still in the hospital. 82 years old. I would, I can't show you the responses because I try to keep the channel clean, but there were definitely some people who were who had some thoughts, but I won't repeat them. So, trying to figure out exactly how exactly to look at this, because this violence is Tim, we're talking about Paul Pelosi, and the Trump is starting to push a conspiracy theory that it was an inside job. People on the right are using it as a punchline. Think it's funny. Start laughing when it's mentioned. So basically just encouraging more violence. Is that where this is headed? More violence? More lone wolf, stupid, unbelievable. Yeah, it's not funny, Mrs. Devine. I agree. Gretchen, that was it. Will Nancy take any legal action against these people? Will Nancy sue him for libel? Let's start there. Will Nancy sue him for libel? The whole energy around the reading is the devil card. This poor man being attacked, the reaction that is anything other than pray for him, pray for the family. Queen of Cups, decent people rallying around, Tower. It's brutal, absolutely brutal. Strength, we'll get through it. We have each other, we'll stand together. But there they are on the right, just trying to keep everything stirred up, especially since midterms are in a week from tomorrow. Yeah, they're still, this is terrible, and decent people are speaking out against it, but on the right, they're just going to keep stirring. Madam Speaker, are you going to take this scumbag to court? Cat Shepard says they think it's okay, quote, because he wasn't going to kill her, period, unquote. You believe that? Really? He did what to Paul Pelosi? He was trying to kill him. Four of Pentacles. Please take this jerk to court. Knight of Pentacles. 10 of Wands. Knight of Swords. Emperor. Maybe. It's all out there. It's all public. And this would be, because the way that a lot of the KKK disgusting scumbags were taken down was being sued. They were sued out, just sued and sued and sued and sued, and basically just drained their coffers. And a lot of the strength of those disgusting types of groups just collapsed because they didn't have the money. That needs to start that needs to start happening. These people will not stop unless they understand there is accountability. And if you can't do anything on the criminal end, sue the snot out of them. That was always Trump's thing. If you go out there and you are saying that the Speaker of the House, her husband who was attacked, that somehow she was behind it, and that is inspiring violence, yeah, Michelle, I don't think he came there for tool time. Yeah, exactly. Suburban Housewife says they must be defeated. They cannot be shamed. Oh, yeah, well, we know that. Yeah, Teresa Ford, sue them over and over and over. Yeah. Evelyn says, I hope he gets 20 to life and it's federal. Well, apparently they've actually pulled out an older charge, which which is about attacking a family member of a political figure to coerce or have an effect on the political figure or government. And the minimum for that, they said, was 30 years if he's convicted on that. So this guy is, yeah, I think he's gone. They're going to put him away for life. 8 of Swords. Justice. 3 of Pentacles. 6 of Pentacles. The focus right now is on the actual attacker. And there are scumbag Republicans who are actually going to use this as fundraising. We're going to get through this. We're in this together. And there are more of us than them. There really are. There are more good people in the world than not. There really are. Just sometimes you just kind of weep for humanity. But we're going to get through it. We're going to get through it. Stephanie's asking if he were black, would they have shot him on the spot? There's a death card just falling out, but we're going to get through this. And the election is next Tuesday. Please vote. I have my ballot all filled out. I have everything set. It's sealed. I just have to take it down to the post office. Please vote. If you are an American, if you can vote, please, I beseech you. So, okay. Okay, is Trump 109.30? Speaking of depravity, 109.30. Thank you, Petrus. Go get yourself some ice cream. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Recently, okay, so here's the thing. Trump, he's like, I don't know, is he becoming more, is he saying even more heinous things? Is it just me? Is he just spouting more disgusting bile Is it more than it used to be? Is it more overt? I don't know. Recently, Trump called the U.S. evil and said that Biden deserved the electric chair. As he becomes more and more unhinged, is he losing power? Because we know a lot of this is from panic. Man, yeah, Julie. Julie is saying, projecting much, Donnie? Yeah. So you just spouting your bile? This is just panic ramblings, and you're being ignored more and more and more. Because my understanding is his rallies aren't getting bigger. Correct me if I'm wrong on that, please. Mrs. Devine says, my husband and I sent our votes in the mail today. Thank you for voting. Thank you for voting. If you have voted, thank you. Thank you for voting. Knight of Swords. Well, some people like him being big and tough, but a lot of people who used to like that are just getting tired of it because it doesn't put food on their table. It doesn't help them. Doesn't help pay their bills. Yeah, for a while they got their racist ire. They got to vent their spleen. Ugh. But it doesn't help them. Page of Pentacles. Mary, drop my ballot off today. Thank you. Thank you. Page of Pentacles. 6 of Wands. 7 of Cups. 3 of Pentacles. 10 of Wands. No, he's just a carnival barker. And there are still people listening. The plan, he's just going to keep going. And he's lying. But this is coming from a place of panic. Remember, I got this in the earlier reading. He's got big problems. So he's hoping to get out. First of all, please understand this. When he goes to rallies, he's being paid. He doesn't go for funsies. The campaigns are paying him to be there. That's why he shows up and he always talks for 45 minutes, at least 45 minutes, because that's what the contract is. And quite often he'll get on stage and he will, unless there's something new in the news, he will reintroduce everybody who's on stage, and then he'll start in on his stupid greatest hits. He's being paid because he's desperate for money. And as far as supporting the people there, it's like, oh yeah, I'm here for this person here. Come up here, say something. Okay, you're done. Like, let them talk for like a minute or two, maybe, but you're done. Or, oh yeah, talked for a minute earlier, whatever. He's just going to keep on. He's just going to keep on. There are some people listening, but it's a slog. He's not enjoying it. He likes being able to go out there and vent his spleen, but it's work. He could be golfing. Yeah, true. Suburban housewife is saying, then Donald ends with 10 minutes of QAnon musical salute. Yeah, he's got this. Apparently there's a song that's a QAnon theme or something. I don't know what it is. I don't know. But they start playing it toward the end of his speech. And it's this touching cinematic type of thing. And as he's speaking about how awful America is, how corrupt, how terrible, how bad, how Destruction of America. People in the crowd, they hold up one finger on their right hand, so it looks like it's like this, minus the bottom of the L for loser. Yeah, up here, loser. I'll hold up my finger. Yeah, that's Donnie. That's my Donnie. Yeah, loser. Happy wedding anniversary, Mrs. Divine. Happy wedding anniversary. Louise, I'm so sorry if I mispronounced your name. The House January 6th committee is in discussions with Trump's attorneys for him to testify under oath, Cheney says. There should be no discussion here. He's under oath or he's not. He's not. No, just no. But thank you for sharing. That makes me crazy. Michelle says the accordion hands. Oh yeah, he leads with his wrists. All I can think is because he has tiny hands. I don't know. Is that why? He doesn't do things with his hands. He's always leading with his wrists. I don't know. Anyway. Okay. What else have we got here? Oh, this is interesting. At 1:16:30, Hillary Clinton. Hillary Clinton and others have joined together to sue Trump for $1.3 million they collectively accrued defending themselves in the failed Russiagate lawsuits. Will they succeed? You brought frivolous lawsuits and cost us huge amounts of money. Pay up. I'm telling you, it's the right idea. He sued everybody all the time. Live by the suit, attacking others, die by the suit. Institutions. Two of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, 10 of Swords, Ace of Wands, Queen of Pentacles. Trump will use it as an excuse to say, bring up all the false stuff about Russiagate. This feels like Hillary Clinton being handed some money. And it was expensive as heck. I don't know if they get all of it, but let's see if I get any more information on that. Sorry, just the end of my nose is itching, right? Right there. Don't know why. Oh, bless. Dr. Nancy says, excuse me, I'm leaving for major dental surgery. Prayers appreciated. I'm terrified I can't do drugs. Oh, Dr. Nancy, bless you. May the surgery go very, very well. The highest vibration for health, for comfort, for the best outcome, good for all, the good of all. Bless. I'm with you, Electra Storm. Go, Hillary. Teresa says, because you're on the nose, correct. Thank you. CC Ryder says, yes, go, Hillary. Yeah. Okay, thank you, Kristen. Thank you. 10 of Wands. Burden. Justice. 4 of Swords. Hanged Man. Stop bringing stupid lawsuits. I don't know. I'm getting some mixed energy on this. I'm wondering if, sorry, I don't know why. I know it's itching. I'm getting really mixed energy on this. I don't think this is going to be easy, but it does feel like in the end, there's definitely a message to Trump to stop with the stupid lawsuits. But I don't know, this case, it doesn't feel great. That's all I'm getting. I wish I could say I'm getting slam dunk energy, but I'm getting, and then a little bit. That's okay. Always asking, will Hillary run again? No. Dave says, I've never been sued, but I don't do people wrong either. There you go. I have never been sued, knock on wood, knock on wood. But I live a quiet life. I don't wish ill on anybody. There are people on the far right of politics that I really need them to stop being cruel. But other than that, really quiet life, pay my taxes. I give to charity. 10% of everything black and orange goes to feeding America. I have no criminal record. Yeah. Hopefully I can continue on that way. Okay. She left, or fall leaves have always made my allergies wild. Have the leaves fallen yet up there? Yes, they have. Yeah, we're down there. You've got the dregs. The dregs are all that's left on the trees. Okay, at 122. Rudy, haven't looked into you in a while. Federal judge has allowed the defamation lawsuit by the Georgia poll workers against Rudy Giuliani to move forward in its entirety into the discovery process. Boom! Lie about people and face the consequences. Put people's lives in danger and face the consequences. Oh, and Kristen says, just in, judge rejects a bid to dismiss the defamation lawsuit against Giuliani. Thank you. Anna's asking, did Rudy Patootie climb out of his bottle? It doesn't feel like it. So, defamation lawsuit. You've ruined these people's lives. You've ruined these women's lives. For your own entitled stupidity. Sorry. I'm very ornery today. Oh, just the cruelty. Why? There's no good reason for it. Do I still have a kitty over here? Yes, that lump. That is Boo Boo's and Kitty. He's all kind of stretched out long-wise. He's not curled in a ball. I'm gonna need to curl up with the kitty. The gray chair of happiness. Anyone who's new around here, there is a gray chair of happiness emoji, and that's it. That is the gray chair of happiness. And I have a spare. And I'm switching things out for November. But I have a spare too for guests. 4 of Pentacles. Rudy is got major money problems. Queen of Cups. He pays a lot of money. He pays a lot of money to his ex-wives, something like that. Trillium Tarot says, ornery is fine, sometimes required. You're good. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yes, thank you, Browen. Great share. Yes. This is his family. This is like we got secrets, legal action, and more burden. More burden on Rudy. So, are these poll workers, are they going to win their defamation lawsuit against Rudy? Please. From what I've seen, MLR says, oh, wow, that chair icon is a perfect match. I made it. Graphically, I built it. It's the closest I could get. Ace of Cups. Well, he is very emotional, but he's done so much damage to try to, your fake win. There's a theft card. Standing up. It's right there. It's like, Your Honor, evidence here. This is what he said about us. This is what happened here. Oh, there's ooh, it's a ghost. It's like he's wrapped. Are you stuck? Did you just wrap yourself in a big circle? Did you wrap yourself in a big circle, good boy? Yes, you did. You wrapped yourself in a big circle. Oh, he's a kitty. Oh, he's a kitty. Yes, he is. So like, he turned himself into one. He curled himself into a knot. No, it's really like, Your Honor, here you go. Here's the evidence. And there's more burden on Rudy. Oh, you say the election was stolen? Prove it. Oh, no, not I think, I feel, I heard, no. Where's evidence? Right here. Oh, you don't have any. You don't have any. And you ruin these people's lives. Feels like Rudy's going to lose. Good. Magician. Ace of Cups. Six of Wands. Thief. It's very clear. You lied. You lied about a victory. And you caused a lot of pain. Good. This is, I love cats. Oh, no, not me. You know me, I don't like cats at all. Mm-mm. My mother gave me this, by the way. I accidentally dropped it, so it's all messed up at the bottom here, but I don't care. My mom gave it to me, so I'm keeping it. Oh, Kristen says, just in, Supreme Court won't block Senator Lindsey Graham's testimony in the Georgia 2020 election probe. Good. Do we have a question about Lindsey? Are we going to have to 128.30? 128.30. Lindsey. Testimony in Georgia grand jury, isn't it? Am I correct in that? Lindsey. Oh, Susan says my Alex cat is napping on the sofa. Oh, sweetie. Yes, Tim. Oh, hallelujah. Oh, I think I've got a sound effect for that. Or was it? Oh, I don't know. How loud are you? Or are you not too loud? There we go. Okay. Lullabelle, thank you for voting. All right, Lindsey. So, how's it going to go, Lindsey? Well, I had a right to call and suggest that they start looking at the signatures and start getting rid of ballots where the signatures don't match. Mm-hmm. Four of Pentacles. That's not a good. That's a lack. That is a serious lack. And that's the card Lindsey's getting. Two of Wands, Fool. You communicated like a fool. Here's a Chariot. Page of Wands. Queen of Wands. One of many people being held accountable. There's evidence that you did this stupid communication. You're not alone, but Fani Willis is not playing. Not playing. Thank you, Oma. Voted all blue. Thank you. Shroom says, I hope Milady has a fainting couch available for when he's hit with the vapors. That man is a rancid mint julep. Oh, there's the Fani Willis case, there is so much evidence laid out just so. It feels strong. I know we've been disappointed before, but it feels very strong. He's been refusing. He's still going to try to play games, and he's going to get in trouble for playing games. It feels like he's going to get in trouble for playing games here. And for what he did. This does not, I don't know what Lindsey could actually be held accountable for, if he could be facing charges for something. And even if he did, I mean, how bad could it really be? Considering how much damage these people have done on the far right, it's kind of hard to get too excited, but them being held accountable is very important. But this energy does not feel good for Lindsey in Georgia. Devil. Yeah, this was stupid. Ace of Cups again. Yeah, good luck. This isn't gonna, the person in charge of the investigation is leading. This isn't gonna go well for him. No. Well, where was it? There was something here. Someone was just talking. Where was it? Something about, it wasn't Evelyn. It was somebody else was saying something about not wearing red. I wasn't confident enough to wear red before, and now it's ruined or something. Oh, here, MLR was saying, I was always too introverted to feel comfortable wearing red, but it's a shame a primary color has been ruined for a generation. Christmas is coming. I'll wear red, but it's Christmas red, you know. But I hear what you're saying. And then Evelyn saying red was my favorite color, but I won't even wear my red hat or anything red. Well, I had an unsolicited gift sent to me, and it was a hat, and I was like, okay. Hat. And it was a big red hat, and I was just like, and I know this person wasn't trolling me, so I'm like, why would you send me? I mean, I'm grateful for. I didn't put it on my wish list. It was just included with something that was. So I want to be grateful, but at the same time, it's like, why would you send me a great big red hat? I don't get it, but I'm grateful for what you guys do send me. But that one baffled me. That was a real head scratcher. But anyway, all right. Right, Anne. I always wondered why a senator from South Carolina was calling about an election in Georgia. Yeah. Yep. Okay, so you know what? I think I'm going to call it. I'm going to call it for today. It is 1:41 p.m. here in Chicago. Thank you so much for being here. I'm here 365 days of the year. We are headed into for the next week. It's going to be a whole lot of election stuff, and I'm sorry to say there's going to be some astrology stuff too, because I have a huge database now of people in office, their charts. I don't have times for most of them, but I've got some idea. I've got basic charts, and it's going to be election palooza around here for the next week. So I just wanted to let you know. Yeah, at 4 o'clock, I'll be over on the Creative Sprints channel here on YouTube to do creative sprints. You're always welcome. Any kind of thing, knitting, crocheting, graphics, anything. Also, today is the first day of National Novel Writing Month, and I'll be taking part. A few of us are taking part in that. And yeah, just onward and upward. And other than that, I'll be right back here tomorrow. Thank you. You're not alone. We're in this together, and there are good days ahead. Okay? So do remember that. Take a deep breath. It'll be okay. And I'll see you right back here tomorrow. Take care.